Hey, it's Debbie Potts, and I'm just experimenting with my first YouTube live all by myself. So, I want to talk about how I'm trying to help improve the aging process for people that are similar to me, high performers, ambitious, and driven, trying to get results. But you might be struggling, trying to figure out all this information out there, how to navigate through fasting, low carb, zero carb, keto, carnivore, primal, paleo. And that's what I do for my job is coach athletes how to improve the aging process so you can thrive as you get older. So we should be focusing on what we are doing now so we can improve our future self. I'm focused on how I want to be showing up to life when I'm 70, 80, 90 years old, thriving, enjoying life, traveling the world, being active, and not be stuck in a wheelchair. And I am motivated by that after seeing my dad pass away last year, June 14th, 2022. I lost my dad. He was moving something heavy, hurt his back, wasn't able to move for a couple of weeks. Then he started some other health problems that made him go to the hospital, but he had heart disease, kidney issues, and a type of lymphoma. So he's on 3 or more different medications from 3 different doctors, not communicating, and having back pain, not being able to move. Going to hospital is not good because what happens? They don't move you. They couldn't lift him up. He was in there withering away for 2 weeks and passed away. So that's part of my inspiration to help figure out what we can do now to improve our future self. So even though you might be high performer, competing, training for events, big races, or maybe you're just trying to exercise a little bit each day to stay stronger. But I think we should shift our focus to how we're showing up to life, older life, as how do we age. So what I'm doing is working on investigating how we can support our hormones, how we can support our adrenal function, our thyroid function, gut health, brain health, how we can get stronger, perform our best in life, our second half of our life. And I know I have done low carb, keto. I started this back in 2005. I started zone diet, started experimenting, switching from a healthy diet of typical breakfast was orange juice, bagel, and everything fat-free. And I started down more the low carb route as an athlete. In 2009, started experimenting a little bit more with the fasted workouts, got into doing keto, bulletproof coffee, not eating until later, just very strict low carb, keto, carnivore probably. So I ate fat and protein. But what I think went wrong over the years, I was exercising a lot. I competed at top of my age group in Ironman Hawaii. I did half Ironmans. I was doing marathons, 50K runs all year long. I was active. But I was also owning my own fitness studio with high level of stress, trying to pay the bills every month and try to continue to grow and reinvent my business to keep up with the trends. And if you know my story, I wrote it all in my book, Life is Not a Race, It is a Journey, and created the WHOLESTIC Method manual and workbook and coaching program. I was doing all the right things we're all talking about these days back 10, 15 years ago, but I still got adrenal exhaustion, air quotes, HPA axis dysfunction. And I was doing low carb. I was doing fasted workouts. I was doing high fat diet. But problem I see now is that over the years too, we started getting into fasting. And if we are athletes training at high level, working out, doing all these right things, well, what if you're not eating enough calories? So experimenting that it's an N=1 program. It's an ongoing journey as I'm over 50 now, 51, that I need to not blame the aging process, but embrace the aging process and adjust, course correct, and continually reassess. Am I doing the right thing? Am I fueling correctly for my workout, for my day? Am I optimizing my sleep? Am I managing my stress? Am I doing too many biohacks that are causing more stress? So it depends on you, the individual. So when we're trying to do extended fasting, when we're trying to do fasted exercise, when we're trying to get in our strength training and HIIT training and zone 2 training, when do you need to stop, pause, and reset? When do you need to take a break? When do you need to adjust your training program, course correct? And perhaps if you're still struggling, you're not getting the desired results, when do you need to investigate, do a little digging, look at some functional lab tests, digging in under the hood, what's actually going on, looking at a GI test, looking at a Dutch hormone panel, looking at a full blood chemistry panel that your doctor's not doing. I always get clients' blood chemistry assessments have to say, go back and ask if you can add these on, or go to Alta Labs, use my link and get 20% off and get insulin. That's 20 something dollars. Get the full chemistry panel. Check what your microbiome looks like. Most everyone I test has H. pylori, has dysbiosis, has a parasite, has poor digestive enzymes. So we want to reset, reboot, restore the system, get the body's own innate intelligence to work and do what it's supposed to do. But sometimes we just need to push, pause, and reset. So if you are trying to do all the right things, if you're trying to live your best life, if you want to look better, feel better, and move better as you age, then look at my information on the website, debbiepotts.net. Check out the blogs. I keep putting in my own investigation stuff. Maybe it's chat, GPX thing, but eating differently too. Like this morning, I just made some hard-boiled eggs, mashed up avocado, had some bacon, added some Redmond sea salt to it. And I had some grilled vegetables I can add to it, but I didn't feel like it. So learning how to be intuitive when you should adjust your nutrition, your macros. Are you hitting those protein goals throughout the day? Are you getting enough healthy fats? As I've been talking with Elizabeth Bright, are we getting the nutrients we need to build those hormones? Are we supporting the adrenal hormones, cortisol? I know my hormones are all really low. I have low thyroid. It's really hard for me to lose weight. So I'm really trying to experiment. Well, maybe I should add more fat. Maybe I should have a little butter and blend it. It's really good. In my coffee that I have left over that I did this morning, and add that in a little bit pre-workout. Good example. I went for a morning bike ride because it's summertime. We can ride in the morning. To our ride, I had a half a cup of coffee. Usually I don't have much coffee till after the workout, but I had some little tablespoon of butter in it, blended it up with a little bit of heavy cream, and I had a great ride. Good energy. The other day, I did a bike ride in the morning, and I was kind of sluggish. I kind of felt hungry because I didn't really have anything but water because I got ready and it was time to go for a ride in the morning to get back to work. But I didn't eat much the day before. So you have to look at, when you're figuring out your fueling and training program, what was your previous day? So Monday, for example, I had lunch at 1:30, 2 o'clock. I didn't eat anything afterwards. I went for a walk. It was kind of my active recovery day. But then when I went for a bike ride Tuesday morning and I didn't have anything, I was lacking a little bit fuel for performance. So if you are trying to figure out how to match your fueling and your training, I always work backwards. How's your stress level? How is your sleep? What was your previous day activity? How is your heart rate variability score? How's your stress level? How resilient are you? And really look at when maybe I need some butter and collagen in my coffee. Maybe I shouldn't do a strict black coffee only in water before a workout. Maybe I should have some carbs. Maybe it's a Laird's coffee creamer that has some coconut sugar as a sweetener. So it's individual. Don't think all of this is one size fits all. There's so many variables. So we're all here in this space in the community to help you. I know a lot of people are talking carnivore, ketovore, and I am eating more meat. I'm focused on kind of taking the information I was thinking this morning. Dr. Gabrielle Lyon, prioritizing my protein, muscle is organ longevity. And then listening to Dr. Elizabeth Bright, taking more fat. She's more 80-20 fat, 80%, 20% protein, animal-based diet, but getting those healthy fats feed my hormone. And then take that information with nutritional therapy and look at for an athlete doing more endurance training, doing some HIIT training, doing some heavy lifting. Listen to Dr. Stacy Sims, who's anti-fasting, anti-low carb, but I need to do grain-free, gluten-free, and I don't do well with sugars. I get headaches and I can't do stevia. So me, I'm unique. I'm different than you probably. My life's not the same as yours, so we have to tweak it and adjust and make it our own program. So if you want to chat more, look at the website debbiepotts.net or message me here and we can do some more lives, as this is my first one, trying to experiment and have my hard-boiled eggs that I probably should have made soft boil with some bacon, mashed avocado, Redmond sea salt, and olive oil on top. So I'm going to have my breakfast and get back to work. So have a great day.